Good morning, everyone. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena. You're watching daily crypto plan live stream. Well, today it's May 10, Friday. Not too many things to do in crypto space. Last couple of weeks, you can see we are still in the same ugly range. But the market is slowly moving up and down. For a scalper, I think it's good enough. As you can see, we took this high and this low and we have a short reload zone. We rejected one time, now we are attacking it again. We didn't have a good location yesterday for a long or for a short. As you can see here, we didn't touch long reload zone, we are below short reload zone even now, so not too many things we can do in this environment. Bullish thing is that we have cross the other side of the trend line and maybe we can do a nice W. But location, classic one, we don't have anything special, anything good for us. We are a bit too low for a short and we are a bit too high for a long. So mostly on the sidelines. Indicators, just following the price action. I think it's better to go on 4-hour chart. Maybe you can see the price action better. Good morning, Kos. Good morning, Hania. Good something, Stefan. Why not? If you like good something, it's even that one, it's okay. Well, same kind of idea. Well, we have a bounce, nice one exactly in the short reload zone. We had a head and shoulder pattern, drop down and back, retesting that neckline. Usually this is a good location for a short. Why? Because you are retesting the neckline of the head and shoulder pattern. Let's see if we have, you know what I like to have between left shoulder in the head. I want to see bearish divergence. And indeed we have on RSI, even on OBV. So valid head and shoulder here. Breakdown, and now we have the bearish retest. A lot of people will say, well, we'll go to the moon. Well, honestly, I don't know if it's the case. Look left, you see a lot of resistance here above us. So I'm thinking maybe if you want to scalp something, you should look here in this area, maybe a bit higher. You should look for a short location, short opportunity. Maybe you can frame a setup there. But on a 4-hour chart and higher time frame, I don't see anything good. We are still below short reload zone and we are not in the long reload zone. So my view is still on the sidelines on higher time frame. Lower time frame scalping, I could see a short here. Don't ask me for a stop loss because I don't see a trade yet. And I'm doing an overview just for 4-hour chart to see what I could, where I could hunt for setups. Good morning, Andrei. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Ethereum, same kind of thinking, just that we touched 3 times here. The long reload zone, we bounced, we made a W, ugly W, above the long reload zone with ugly wicks, so not the best one. And we didn't have the power to push too high. We are just dead cat bouncing above 61.8. Now, look at this one. Let's take the high, let's take the low, and let's put a short reload zone. Let's see what we have. Well, if we'll reach this area, okay, I could think a short. But here, I don't know. Not a good location on this W for a long. And not enough movement for a short. So maybe just leave it alone. My 2 cents. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Well, trying to aim out, but actually didn't aim out, is still going sideways like we discussed it yesterday. Yeah, we said that consolidating this level is actually bullish. You can see an EM here on daily chart. It's an EM. Well, I don't think it's something that we should think about AB equals D to the downside. It's possible, but I think we are just consolidating at the top of the range. So I'll just leave it alone for the moment. I'm not eager to hunt too many long ideas on altcoins anyway at this point in time. So Same level like yesterday on Bitcoin dominance. Ethereum versus Bitcoin, well, continuing to the downside, valid downtrend channel, fake out here, fake out here. If you are trading this one, you had two nice opportunities to short. I just don't like this chart at this moment. I want to see it lower. DXY, well, I know Ken said that this one will go to 110. I'm okay with that idea, but for the moment we are still in this range and nothing special happened from yesterday. Let's do our usual thing on a weekly chart and let's see how we stand on from a weekly perspective. Okay, unchanged from yesterday, same kind of idea, yeah, at the same level. Doesn't look too bullish in my view. The last week was a bullish candle. I like that hammer, that long wick. That means rejection from that level. It's strong enough to keep us above 60k. Well, I don't know. Level by level, we should think about, well, if we'll accept above 68, 70k, then we can push higher, but we should pay attention to 52 and then 45. That's simple. So for the moment, let's not assume too many things because this is an open candle, could close up or down. Doesn't look too bullish, at least on in my book. Total 2 looks even uglier. We said it yesterday. Let's see what will happen. Okay, that's the overview. If you have any requests, please type them in the chat. Yeah, it's different, Stefan. Every time is different. Things are not repeating themselves, but... Okay. You said Phantom on 4 hour. Why not? Let's take a look now and then I'll go on a lower time frame. FTM, USDT. I think Binance, it's your choice. Okay. Well, what do you want to do here? I don't get it. You have a kind of a location here, but I don't know if we'll hold. You want to take a long here? Let's start with daily. Let's start with daily. So, overall, good location. Overall, we opened, we had this down the sideways channel, let's call it that way. We had a clear breakout, jumping and bouncing from this level. Well, if Bitcoin will hold 60k, yeah, it's possible to do it like an AB equals CD. I don't know if you have a bot setup on daily. Let's see. I could take a... Well, let's see bot setup. Well, no. Actually, you need a long reload zone. And if you take a long reload zone, you should take the entire thing. And then it's a different story. Well, you can see here, we bounced from 61.8 once. We are holding the level, but if Bitcoin will go down, we'll draw this one down also. What I could tell you on daily chart, Andre, it's that this level and this level form a really nice downtrend channel, bullish, W, a clear W, the other side of the trend line. The lower the better. Long reload zone here. I don't think Phantom will go anywhere without touching 50 cents again. 4 hour chart, I could see a range, but it's an ugly range because it's 62 to 80, 20 cents difference. And I don't think you have too many opportunities there. And you can see it's fighting at that trend line. It's holding for the moment. Let's see 4 hour chart again from this perspective. Well, it's trying to hold this level. I don't know if he has some news or something, but for the moment it's holding. You think we'll leave this week untested? I don't think so. Just think about 0.5. It's a good level to hunt. Here I don't see an opportunity to long or to short. Okay. Well, that's Phantom. Let's take a look at what we have on our list. So I think 1 hour is better. Bitcoin on day trading part. We touched 61.8 short. We rejected. Like I said, we don't have a setup here. I'll look for a short from that perspective I told you earlier. Head and shoulder pattern. Ethereum. Okay. W here. I don't like it just because it's just above the long reload zone. So I'll leave it alone for the moment. Solana, well, Solana did a really nice job here. W the other side of the trend line. I think Stefan managed to put a trade there and made some nice money. Now we are in the short reload zone. I'll short, well, I'm not allowed to short altcoins, but if you find a setup, why not? Let's see. Well, I don't see bearish divergence. Let's see. No, nothing for the moment. So maybe at 78.6, maybe an SFU to the highs at 159, maybe. You have a good location to think short. I don't think it's a good idea to hunt longs on Solana anymore. You had the opportunity here. Stefan, I think for VIP or even for Premium, posted a long setup. We discussed it an LJ. That's about it. BNB, well, strong, but I don't think it's a good idea to trade this stable coin. Doge, we had the W, but above the long reload zone. If I remember correctly, I was waiting here. FET, same idea. Made the W, but just above the long reload zone. Usually these Ws don't produce a 2-to-1, so I don't like them. Matic, well, SFU the levels, the equal lows here, and then put a small and ugly W. The W is there. Now we have some resistance. It's a good idea anymore to do anything? No. Just leave it alone. Maybe you'll come back in the long reload zone and we'll form a new setup. Dimension, ugly. Took the low yesterday and then bounced. Dead cat bounce until now. Let's see. Well, you can see some bearish divergence forming on RSI. Yeah. Bearish divergence already confirmed on 1 hour. It's enough? I don't know. But it's enough for me to keep me out from this one and waiting. The hit from underside hit the $3 level. That's not bullish. It's just a bearish retest. And looking at the bearish divergence here, even worse. This is a range. Yeah, on this one we have a location. If we are thinking this bounce. Okay. Well, let's imagine that we want to trade a long idea, to hunt a long. You have location, you have a W, but you don't have anything bullish on indicators. Here we should have some bullish divergence. And I don't see it. So I assume that we'll go sideways if we don't see bullish divergence. Pixel, you can see all over the chart. I don't like it anymore. Manta. We had a W, but slightly formed the W slightly above long reload zone. I don't like it. Pete, well, this one could form power of 3. Stefan is watching this one, but I don't think he likes what he sees here. I don't think he likes it. Jupiter, no, nothing we can do here. All over the chart. It's trying to play fib pong here, but it's ugly. You don't want to trade something like this. At least I don't. Evo, well, no clear W, bearish retest from my point of view here. No clear reclaim above this level. Yeah, we can form something, but no, I don't see a setup. This one had a kind of a W. You can see we have ugly. We closed below this level, so I don't like it for a W in the pump chaser zone. Okay, it's just a dead cat bounce for the moment. We'll go sideways and then we can form a AB equals D to the downside. Yeah, it's possible, even probable. And if you take, this is an M, and if you take this one and this one, well, give me a W the other side of the trend line. Oh, take some time until we'll get there. And Joe. I was bullish on Joe, hunting a long setup here, but you can see they took 78.6 and then straight up. This was an ugly W for me. I didn't took it, and the market produced almost a 2-to-1, and it's too late for me to do anything on Joe. So I missed the trade because I didn't have a clear structure. I don't need to be in every W. I will select my trades where I have a clear advantage. So if I don't see a proper setup, I don't take it. Doesn't matter if the market will go up without me. I don't have a problem. My problem is to be consistently profitable. That's why I'm selecting every time when I'm entering in the market. Okay, someone said something about another request. Well, TRB 1 hour chart. Why not? USDT. Let's see what we have. Well, pushed really nice. But when you are starting, start with daily. Doesn't matter if you are scalping or what you are doing. Well, I don't know. I don't like this one. I'll be honest. I don't like this one. Why? Well, this is a pump and dump. This is a pump and dump. Well, this was the pump, now the dump. Here you can say, well, we have allocation. Let's hunt. Well, we'll still bleed. Now it's pumping a little bit, but here nothing you can do. If you manage to take this W at the bottom, okay, was the first one, an ugly one from my perspective. Let's zoom in and see what we have. Well, valid W. You didn't have bullish divergence here, so not the best thing. And we bounce from this W, produce 2-to-1. Now you are in the middle of nowhere. Okay, on higher time frame weekly, maybe you have allocation 78.6. But for me to chase here seems like asking for trouble. To short, I'm not shorting altcoins. So, nah. I'll prefer to hunt a long idea. But you can draw another long reload zone here. When this move will be done, and will be done at some point in time, just draw, let's assume that this one will go higher. Well, just adjust your long reload zone and then wait for a drop back in the long reload zone and for the next W. That's simple. 4-hour chart. Well, 4-hour chart, you can see symmetrical triangle. I don't know. I don't like to trade that ones. And 1-hour chart. Okay. We had a nice bounce. Nice uptrend. And now we're going sideways. Probably bearish divergence. Yeah. So I see a lot of bearish divergence on RSI. I don't think it's a good idea to take an AB equals D to the upside. And to short here, it's up to you, but not my favorite kind of trading, shorting altcoins. Okay, that's TRB. I don't know if that helped you too much. Honestly, I'll tell you from the start, looking at this, I just don't like it. Ugly pump and dump and then dead cat bounce here. Give me a clear weekly W, the big one, and then we can talk. I don't want to be cut in the middle. This one could go up, could go down, could go really violent, and I don't see an advantage trading this one. Okay. Gary Network again. Why not? KuCoin. Well, let's see on KuCoin. Well, I don't know if this one is alive or is dead. Nice OBV, I like that. I'll start with weekly. Yeah. If you trust this one fundamentally, don't ask me fundamentally. I didn't took a look, and I'll in these live streams I'll not look at fundamental things. It's your job to do that. Technically, you have a good location to start dollar cost averaging, and if you know to use little old lady, okay, you can do that on weekly. Well, let's take the last pump. You can see you are at 78.6. Okay, it's a good location to to think dollar cost average or little old lady. You have a W here? No, you don't. So, no. Daily, same kind of idea. You can have another pump and dump, and you have again a long reload zone here. You can see it. It's up to you if you want to dollar cost average or little old lady. To do something else? No. With a stop loss, it's hard to trade with this one. Wicks and tails all over the place. So you don't have usually an advantage trading this one. Investing, like I said, I don't know. I don't know the tokenomics. I don't know what they are doing, if they still have a good community, if they are still active, if they are not toxic yet. Usually in a ugly environment, a lot of projects get toxic, and is not advisable to stay there. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. We have another one. Well, Stefan said something that we took the profit. Well, Aptos 1 hour, why not? Let's take a look. Aptos. Okay. Daily. Look at daily. Just let's start with daily. Big range. Going in this. The longer the range, the bigger the the pump. Simple thing. Huh? Simple thing. Start with higher time frame. Don't start with 1 hour. Well, I saw something on 1 hour. So what? Start with higher time frame. You have a location. Well, you kind of have something here. I don't see a W on daily. I see going sideways, and this could take a long period of time. You can see here a long period of time of going sideways. But on daily, you have a location. That's good. In the last move up, you had some bearish divergence. Well, now, nothing special. Now, let's go on 4 hour chart. Sideways channel. Acceptable. Good location. Some bullish divergence trying to form here. That's good. But I don't see anything special. I could see the market bouncing in this this channel. We form a small channel here, exactly like in the long reload zone. You can see this is the top, and this is the bottom. Look at how well respected the middle of the channel is. Valid trend sideways channel, and we are in the middle of the channel. And if you don't know what I'll say about middle of the channels or middle of the ranges, ask Stefan, he'll tell you. I don't touch altcoins or anything in the middle of the channel, the worst location. So higher time frame, okay, you are in the long reload zone, I like it. Lower time frame, 4 hour chart and lower, no. If you want to scalp, I could see here, if you want to scalp, so 1 hour and lower, I could see something like this, but it's up to you if you are a scalper or not. I'll not go lower than that. It's the rest is up to you. You have a valid trend line, but you don't have a W. This is not a W what you have here. So if you'll ask me, you will take that LJ? No. I don't like the location. Could bounce? Yeah, of course, but I don't have an advantage. I don't take the trade. It's that simple. So in the middle of nowhere, I don't take trades. Yeah, I know, Stefan. I know. Solana had a nice bounce. Yesterday was stronger than the rest, and even now you can see it's 1.28 up for today. Bigger than the most of it. Okay, so Aptos, I don't know if you want to trade it, but higher time frame you have a good location. Again, this week needs some retest. You want to hunt lower? I suggest to use a different approach. Okay, start a dollar cost averaging plan from here until the bottom here. Just spread your orders or buy every week, same amount of money. Trading Aptos here, you can see how much time stayed in the same area. We can do the same here. If you can find a scalp, a day trade, okay. If you are good enough, do it. If not, don't start with Aptos. Yeah. So I don't know. That was the last request, I think. We talked about TRB. Solana again. let's take a look at the news. Watch out today in the New York session. Yeah, 1 hour after we'll start the New York live stream, we'll have Michigan consumer sentiment. Well, I think it's better to stay on the sidelines there. Honestly, it's high impact, at least here on Trading Economics is high impact, and I think it's pretty high. So scalping in that environment, no, because you can get ugly slippage and you can get destroyed in the process. So no, thank you. I'll try to find some setups in London now, and maybe until the New York opening, and maybe I'll close some position then. Hopefully, I'll take some profit. But in that environment, I don't like it. And next week, if you can see, a lot of big news. Yeah, Wednesday, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. Look at what we have. We have PPI, Fed, Mr. Powell, the strongest influencer is speaking. And then Wednesday we have a lot of news. And I don't think the next week, Wednesday, will be a good environment for trading. But at least probably we'll have some volatility. We'll hit some levels. So we have news today in the New York session. On Twitter, well, not too many things to say about Twitter. It's pretty quiet, I'll be honest. I saw some people dollar cost averaging Bitcoin at 60K. I don't know what they are thinking. Maybe they have a plan. Stefan is posting profits. Okay, that's good. At least someone is making money. And the rest of the people I subscribed, we subscribed, no. I don't see them posting too much. Like Bob Lucas said yesterday, well, the same people who told you that the market is up only and this time is different, now they are telling you that a 30% retracement on Bitcoin, it's usual. Well, yeah, exactly. The same thing we said time and time again. We laughed at when we saw even good traders. Well, this time is different. Well, not quite. I don't think so. It's slightly different. Every time it's slightly different, but same shit. Okay, Genius. I was hoping here for a reload. If I'll get a $2, I'll reload. I have a free position. I have free coins. Nobody could shake me out. But if I'll get $2 again, maybe I'll be lucky. I don't think so, but maybe, who knows. Another FUD. I'll reload again at $2. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll double my position. Who knows? But nothing else. It's Friday. The market will have some volatility in the news. And probably after that will go sideways. You know, Bitcoin is almost dead. And even altcoins almost dead in the weekends. We are still hoping, well, this weekend will be different. This weekend we'll have some volatility. Well, waiting the entire Saturday for a trade and see the market dead is not the best thing for us. So I think it's better for us to do something else in weekend. Like Twitter is saying lately, touch some grass. I don't know what kind of grass they are touching. I'm just going outside doing something else. Well, if you have a weekend pump, you know what usually happens Monday or until Tuesday morning. You'll get the dump. And if you have a dump in the weekend, they'll recover until Tuesday. So that's something usual. At some point in time, we'll get, probably in a weekend, we'll get a big dump. We'll get that. When? I don't know. We should wait every weekend for that one? No. Just be safe in weekend. Don't leverage. Don't keep a big position open, and you'll be safe. Okay, that was it for today. Tomorrow we have the live stream for Romanian guys with Miku. Yeah, coffee with Miku. Sunday we'll have the weekly crypto review with me at the same hour, 4 p.m. UTC. Shorter version of a weekly crypto review. Hopefully I'll manage to do it in 30-40 minutes. and we'll keep it that way from now on. I think 2 hours or 1 hour and a half is too much. So if you are a premium member, see you in the New York session. If not, see you Sunday or Monday morning with the same kind of live stream. Okay, see you guys.